Welcome everyone, it's Vapor Strigmar. It's time for some more Avian's Expert Mode. Last time we made it into the Nightmare Realm. Yes, no, you're not mishearing that. The Nightmare Realm. And the Nightmare Realm is called that for a reason. I don't call it the Dreamland because it doesn't... Each one of these enemies is fully capable of completely and totally gutting my party.
Torna, stop, please.
Gonna go with Earth Shield, Demon, Plague. Okay, they're confused. Good. Okay. Sweet surrender you. Plague. Earth Shield. We're gonna have to use Aquafolium on this person. They don't take as much damage, so they're not as susceptible.
Wow. They killed themselves for 10,000 points.
Yes, but that's not the end of the story. If the confusion misses, or anything weird happens, you're dead. So that's why...
Do you want to save anywhere?
There's going to be auto-saves anyway, but at the same time, I haven't gotten to the main... Okay, a magical shield.
Where do you get the key for that?
It's a magical lockpick. And it's later in this level, and it's really hard to get. And I'm also in a bit of a trap. I've worked myself into a worse trap. Because these enemies may appear to be easy, but if any of this stuff misses, I'm toast. And I have to put the shields there as the backup. Because this guy... Remember how I said this area is not a joke? Before you're like, you know, I'm not in the Nightmare Realm. I'm not in the Nightmare Realm. No, I genuinely am in a Nightmare Realm. I said, if any of that shit misses, I'm dead. I wasn't joking. This is what a lot of people, when they're in this realm, they think.
Is there any way out of the realm? Like rubbing a lamp?
Not as easy as you think. This is one of these realms.
You try rubbing a lamp.
I try Dark Shield into Red Demon. Because I'm telling you, these enemies are really awful. When I said this was a Nightmare Realm...
Whatever caused the one... Don't want to do that one again. Doesn't work.
No, this one usually confuses.
Oh, the one? The one? Okay.
But, like I said, if it misses... you're dead. And it's not like, oh, I'm kinda sorta dead. No, 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 no. You're really dead. like, it makes my hands sweaty even fighting these enemies. Because
You guys have the best equipment that you have available, have you not?
I will take a look, but these enemies are just naturally this bad. That is what a lot of people don't understand.
Okay, let's stop for a moment. I guess we can't.
This is a nightmare realm. Like, before you were like, it's not. I don't. It's.
I didn't say that.
It's not
I said
evil.
I'm busy trying to figure out how to survive in
It's
a
like,
crazy world.
no, it's evil. These enemies are evil. They're genuinely evil, and this is why I call this the nightmare realm. This is why this is the final trial.
There you go again.
All it takes is for him to silence once.
Okay, stop. Before we go any further, stop. Let's look at our equipment. Have we got all the equipment, what do you call it, put in there? Have we got the best equipment for each guy?
Well, I mean, I can.
What about a
Here's
helmet?
the issue.
Better than a leather helmet?
I have to get out of this realm to buy it.
Any other ones you haven't put
And
on?
I don't have a lot of money. So I have to go find money. But at the same time, like I told you, there is an RNG factor with these enemies. They are a total nightmare. So before you tell me...
Save, I think.
Yeah.
Can we look at, is there anything you haven't put on but you should have put on? Like, is a leather helmet, is there better than a leather helmet?
It's very hard to acquire. I have to go into another dangerous realm. Full of giant octopuses. And when we get to those giant octopuses,
Well, I don't know what the answer is.
the giant octopuses can help, but I have to sell some gems. Because the gear required to do this costs an arm and a leg. And where do we get it from? This realm. It's even more dangerous.
Oh, those wolves are bad and regular.
Yes, this is expert difficulty. Now the fear factor is trickling in. You're like, what's the fear factor? The fear. The fear.
Sell the stuff you don't need and get the stuff you do. Yeah. Look for any equipment you don't need. Or any equipment that you do.
I'm just saying, the fear. The fear is going to get into your brain. My gear doesn't sell for anywhere near the amount, but I can't. I have to sell some of this. Yeah. I don't know how much that is. Don't know how much that is either. I just don't have the money. None of this sells for enough.
But there's no point in having it. But when we go back in there, is there anything you can buy from them?
Nothing that I don't already have. The actual gear costs more than the entire sum of the money I currently own. You know what this means, right?
Don't get near it.
It means we're fighting this piece of crap.
Why?
Get the money off him.
Oh, Jesus.
Thankfully, he's physical, so I know what shield works against him better. Someone that would silence him.
Jesus.
There we go. But we only got one sapphire. I have to do more of fighting these vermin.
Okay.
And then we have to go back to the dream realm. And if they get one silence off, you're dead. This is the nightmare that is...
How many game overs are you allowed?
You're allowed game overs. you just are stuck until you break free of the game over. Normally, you just end up repeating the entire dungeon over again. Very old school style. I'm trying to get gems and materials that will allow me to go somewhere, you know? I'm trying to find enemies that are a little bit easier, because the enemies I'm currently at are really, really bad. Because the problem is, all the new gear is insanely expensive.
Does he have any stronger equipment?
You don't understand how much... Okay, let me demonstrate just how expensive this gear is.
I don't need to see that. Just keep fighting them.
No, but I want to show you before...
I know, I believe you.
No, I actually want to show you.
I believe you.
Go up here. See how expensive this gear is? 4,000 for that. 4,000 for that.
Sell your sapphires.
4,000 for this.
Sell your sapphires.
2,000 for this. Yes. Check this out. 17,000 for dark armor. 16,000 for blessed, and 16,000 for a cloak of death. So, yeah. If you're at all curious how expensive this gear is...
Do you need to keep one sapphire?
No, not for now. We can sell it, but it's
No,
not.
wait a minute.
It's not
Can
even.
you buy any of it?
It's not enough for one piece of armor.
So you have to get it from the dungeon, then.
I have to keep fighting these thingies.
Don't you find it in a dungeon around here, or you buy it here? This is
You
where
buy it, but just because you buy it doesn't mean that
inflation?
everything in the late game is expensive as sin. Everything. The gear, everything. And they smack. His damage is also variable. But yes, everything in this realm is exceedingly dangerous. Game overs.
Is there anything in here that's free?
Well, there's a dungeon with evil lizard men and flying cobras that I'm almost sure I can't beat right now.
You could save.
Yes, this is the true test right here is dealing with this stuff.
How much these sapphires do you need to buy some armor? That's crazy.
You don't know the full story of this place. You don't know the full extent of the evil, because this isn't even the most evil region in the place. Thankfully, there's a cheap hotel over here. But yeah, you don't know...
Oh god, that's cheap. That's good.
Yes, but you don't know the full extent of the wrath of this place.
Can you buy even one piece of thing now?
If I can sell this and then that. Come on. One piece, and then I have to keep going.
Put that one on, and then you'll be a little stronger.
See, I can buy one armor. One cloak of death I'm going to put on Lars. For 16k.
And then you can sell whatever he's wearing, I think, if you don't need it anymore.
It sells for a very small amount.
I know, but it sells for something. Now sell, wait a minute, sell his waist, switch it out, and then you can sell what he's wearing.
No, it's...
What'd you get for nothing?
3,500.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I gotta sell the Mystic Cloaks. Sell some Serpent Amulets. I still need them to an
Okay,
extent.
now go buy some else. No, you have enough money to buy one
Nope.
more thing. No, you do.
Not enough to buy what I actually need. Because I need...
3,500.
I need 16 to 17k for each piece of the gear I actually need. This is the actual nightmare that I was talking
You
about.
fight that one wolf, he's by himself. He's probably
Yes, but he by himself is probably stronger
just
than any
go
enemy.
in and out of that castle and just fight him.
I know, but there's other... It's not the greatest for content purposes.
No, but it's safest. We've had a couple game overs already.
Yes, but again, I'm planning on trying to make this more spicy than
You
that.
can also edit parts out.
Like I said, I'm just explaining the process. Okay, he lived. Yes, the true nightmare.
Then you can run back to the hotel too, from here. And he's getting higher in strength as well. That's good.
Man, we can mess with the lizard. I don't know if we can beat him, but we can try.
Save.
We can try! Hey, Mr. Lizard Man, what's up? Lizard Man?
It's always a surprise whether he's going to be with someone else. It's annoying.
Let's try a Silence Extora into a red demon. Okay. We're gonna have to go with... Let's try Soul Song into Dark Shield. We did it!
Oh, two guys went up in power. Do you get enough stuff from them? Is Sapphire's better?
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, that's like one of the last dungeons, which you just saw there. The last dungeon, though, you don't even get gold.
How much is the sapphire worth?
You get elixirs, not gold, in the last dungeon.
How much is a sapphire worth, Alex?
400.
Oh, maybe you got 450 gold, didn't you? Maybe it's worth fighting. Right?
Sometimes they're worth multiple.
Well, go ahead and fight in there then. I think it's better.
It depends. I still have to fight the Nightmare Realm again. Now, the very best weapons are located in Ahriman's Lair, but obviously we have to beat these other dungeons before we get to Ahriman's Lair. That is obviously the
How much is a
case.
silver sword worth? How much is a silver sword worth?
Well, we're just going to sell them anyway.
I know, but I'm just trying to figure out what the prize was worth.
Slowly but surely. Okay, we have enough to buy
Sell the silver swords as well. And see.
a piece of gear. See, that does 80k a piece, plus 80, plus 150.
Okay, now put it on and get rid of whatever you don't need.
I have to use some of these spells before I accidentally sell them at this rate. 2,000 for
That's
each.
good. Those are worth. Killing those guys are the best. Whatever, silver swords. Did you sell the silver swords?
Dark armor goes from 538 to 688.
Can you switch around the armor to somebody else to upgrade their armor?
I can't. I have to buy it on an individual basis. This is the hardest part of this game.
A magic what?
A magic kettle. There is someone who wants a magic kettle.
Are there kittens?
No, there's a person in Velt who wants a magic kettle. We have to go for the flame melody.
Did you get both prizes?
Yeah, I just have to go heal. I also can't get the lightning spell anymore because the game literally makes it part of an even more difficult quest. We can go back to the Nightmare Realm. And see if I can make progress.
I don't think it's ready now yet to do that. Do you really think you should do that?
I might as well try. That's what I
What
initially.
else can you buy?
That's what I initially said I was going to do.
What else can you buy? Anything?
So we're going to attempt it again.
You've moved up some levels here, so that's good.
Because the thing is, we're actually not supposed to fight that place, but the real truth of the matter is that that place, I think, is safer than the Nightmare Realm. Because the Nightmare Realm has very special enemies that use silence and things like that. And in...
Do you have the right amulets on? Because it's about amulets.
Hang on. I guess, but I only have one. Yeah, and they don't typically do poison. But yeah. There's a magical lockpick in here. We'll get some money in here. But there's a reason that we get money in here. And the reason that we get money in here is because this place is phenomenally dangerous. Like that. That's why you get money in here. But at least we know that we're a little bit too squishy still. And do a little bit too little damage. Because I think we only have one rotation of spells to take them out.
So you're going back to get more stuff? Can you give some equipment from one person to another to make them stronger? No, they have different kinds of equipment.
Well, I've come up with a different conclusion. I might actually try to get to the end of this realm first. Because this realm might actually be safer. Less nightmares. Yep. I'm not even joking.
Well, you're kind of skipping this realm otherwise, right? So.
Well, not just this, like the dungeon itself.
Yeah, I think it might be more straightforward.
Because at least there isn't the
You're looking also so better amulets for them.
It's not just amulets. It's the fact that there's less AoE instant death, Ahriman style stuff.
Yeah.
Because that dungeon,
Some.
I mean some, yeah, but it's single target. It's not you died kind of thing. Like, oh yeah, what's that? You died.
I'm gonna go get the cat's chair.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's not the you died event. Elden Ring style. You died.
There's a reason, Cat, I do that, because I get too hot, and then I need a no cat on me for a little bit. His chair.
But yes, I'm gonna see if I can buy another piece. Because the thing is, I need this high defense armor for the specific members, if I can get it at all. Because it's the only way of getting up there. There is no... Okay, first also, we're going to want to learn these spells.
Well, that's important.
Wait a minute.
Take your time. You want to go back to the last save?
No, we're going to
You
continue.
used up your speed crystals.
No, I didn't. I just turned it off like an idiot. Okay.
Okay. Well. Can you buy some equipment now?
No. I'm going to have to continue this in the next episode. Because I don't think I can get to the boss of either one, because I have to do a special thing. I have to get berries to get a torch. And the only way to get this torch to see the boss, to get to the clock to stop the boss. I mean, we can get to where the boss is easy enough, but I can't actually fight it without doing a quest through the Nightmare Realm. And I hope that everyone understands what kind of Nightmare Realm, what is at stake in the Nightmare Realm. We're talking extremely serious, you died style enemies. Like, as in, oh, wait. What's that? You died.
Oh, look, Kitty. The reason why I have a chair here is I bought the chair, or procured the chair, so you would have a place to sit. So that you didn't have to sit on me all the time.
Because the main problem is our red demon doesn't do enough damage yet. And that ultimately
move up levels as well.
is what's ruining us.
Gotta move up levels, I think.
Because I need to have very powerful stuff.
Lindsay can get himself.
No, I'm just going to have to smack him with the thing. That's what I have to do with the flame melody to get rid of the intractable nut bars.
You're earning money to buy equipment? And learning levels, I guess.
We're going to do this next time, but like I said, I wanted to do the other thing, but it's not happening. It's not happening, sadly. Because unfortunately the Nightmare Realm is still too much of a nightmare. But what we can try to get is the Zervin armor. That will be the boss thing. Because basically what we're at is, it's like bosses like miniature bosses. Like enemies like miniature bosses, and then standard Like... This will all be more convenient when I get better stuff. Oh no. I always have to watch the mana, because this could be the end right here. So the problem is, give them another turn, and they'll start doing some really bad things. So the main thing with these enemies is to try to give them as few turns as you can.
Okay, one guy went up in level. We gotta fix to somebody who's dead.
Yeah, Damien is having issues with the enemies, to put it mildly. Because, although it's not as bad as the other place. The other place, as I showed you...
Ren isn't doing too well. She's kind of sick right now.
Yeah, but as I showed you previously, there is far worse things.
Hey, there's a chest.
Yes, but it's guarded by like a million things. I don't know if I want that specific chest, but we may as well try to get it anyway. Well, that's bad. Okay, he's got a new revive spell. The problem is... What is the problem? Damien still has to learn how to survive the Gauntlet of Evil. I'm trying to get a new piece of gear for Ren located. Because the problem is, I can't access either boss. One boss is located in utter hell. Like, you saw it.
Yeah. And I don't think you'd pass that boss because it's so difficult right now. You don't have enough levels, I don't think. But I don't know anything about it.
Well, the main issue is I can't get to the boss because the boss is located behind one-shots. Ultimately. Well, let's see, because all it takes is one bad thing of RNG, and you're screwed.
wonder if we should fight the red wolves more.
I'm just saying that that's all it really takes.
We got the gentlemen.
Let's try silence on them instead. Silenced and berserked. Witch dance. This is what expert truly feels like. I'm going to keep the plague maintained on him. Okay. All right, we did it. We did it.
Do you have enough money now to buy something?
Not really. And the vermin is after me. Again. Just go for that. Preventative medicine is the best medicine. Okay. And there we go. But yeah, you really have to be careful about
Up there is the thing.
trying to get the Zervin gear, but not who I wanted.
What did they do?
They're for another quest. Not who I wanted. Okay. Deal with Lizard Man. I'm just trying to get one major objective done. As you can see, it's a downright nightmare.
Well, there's no rush, is there?
There is, but I can't control the fact that
What's the rush? People expect you to go faster or something?
yes, but at the same time, I have a limited knowledge of this part of the game to specifically in this hell. Because this isn't normal hell, by the way. This is not normal. This is where all the enemies are like antichrists. Like every single one of the enemies is an antichrist at this point. And I'm too afraid to use weevils because I don't want to see what happens when it doesn't get the weevil. Okay, please. Please. Okay, one out. Okay. I knew they'd put an elixir or something in there just to tell you how evil these enemies are. And a troll Covey bomb. Long after that's completely useless. And a power acorn. Okay, they're mostly berserked. One down. The problem is okay, thank God. Every time one of these enemies comes out, it's like the Antichrist. It's like, am I going to kill the Antichrist? Okay, we killed the Antichrist. Okay. Before we move on, she has to have the ability to cast the spell. I really want to get this item. Please let me get this item. Please. Please.
What item?
You the item.
Buy the item?
There's an item I need. And it's hard. It's hard to get the item. Okay.
Going up in levels here, this is making it more likely to succeed.
Yes, but the item is still hard.
Did you get the thing up in the corner there? Up. I don't
The
think
main
you did.
thing is
right
the...
there. See that pile of...
Yeah, I need the item first. Give me the... Oh, no. Well, at least we made progress. I just remembered I still need the magical lockpick. And you want to know where the magical lockpick is, right?
In the dreamland?
Yep. And one more thing. Before you think, oh, we've reached the boss. Here, I'll prove that we've reached the boss. But we haven't reached the boss. I have to get out of there before the boss actually kills me. In the next episode, we'll be continuing on. And eventually...
Why is the boss invisible?
Because you need a clock.
Oh, God.
It's moving at Mach 10. And I will see you all then. Because that boss is easily accessible enough.